Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bane, bringing you gaming goodness. And we have another dice unboxing video. A little while ago I was contacted by a company called Magiseven. I think it's probably Magiseven. They contacted me and asked me if I would like a free set of dice to feature on a video. And I did a little bit of research. And I found their website. Obviously, they gave me the web address. And they do some absolutely gorgeous dice. So I said yes. But I did highlight, as I always do with people who approach me for videos, that I will always tell the truth, good or bad. And I can't make promises and all this sort of thing yet because this is not a full-time job in my part. But I said, yes, I'd be very interested in doing a video. Thank you for sending me dice. And yes, they did. Look, it's here. But we're going to be going to the table in a second to unbox it. But yes, they sent me a set of dice. And what is amazing is that these guys do gemstone, glass, and cat's eye stone dice. So they're kind of doing the sort of higher level of dice, the more, I suppose you would say, the more expensive kind of dice, the more exclusive. Now, I don't actually have any gemstone dice at the moment, but I've watched a few videos and I know that they have to be well taken care of in terms of using them in games. I don't think I ever would, but you've got to be very careful with them because since they're made from stone, they're going to chip easily, crack easily, possibly. So you've got to be very careful with these things. So yes, I said thank you for the offer. I would love to do a video for you, but I will tell the truth. Now, they did mention that their prices are actually quite low, and after looking at their website and sort of going on the internet, their prices are actually pretty good. What do they got here? Amethyst, about $59 at the time of recording. African Bloodstone, about $49. I mean, I have looked around various other sort of dice sources, and the prices do look actually pretty good. They say that they are getting direct from the factory, so that sort of cuts out the middleman a little bit. And they do offer free shipping. I don't think it's worldwide. US, Canada, Europe, and Australia. So again, well, I mean, let's see what they're like. I do have high hopes for these. And again, thank you very much to Magiseven for sending me these. But yeah, let us go to another camera and we'll open the box and have a look and see what they sent me. The package, as you can see here, did arrive safe and sound. No damage, and it is packed pretty well. In fact, it's packed so well I don't know where to open it. But yes, I think it took 10 days to travel from China to Malaysia. And like I say, the packing is done very nicely. Don't hear any movement inside. Apparently the dice do come in a box, a sort of display box. But yeah, like I say, it's packed so well I don't know how to open this. Haha! Alright, let's open. Now again, it's going to have to come down here. I'm trying to be very, very careful because I really don't want to damage anything that's inside. Yay! We've opened it. Right, we open it up. There is a Magiseven box inside. Got bubble wrap. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, so we have here a little bubble wrap bag. Keep knocking the camera, I do apologise. But yes, we have a very nice little box, Magiseven on. Now, I think I did notice on their website that you can actually get this customized if you want to. They do offer that service by the looks of it. It looks to have a magnetic open and close function. So again, it's a fairly nice sort of display box. Let's open it up and see which set they sent me, shall we? So we open it up. Oh, very, very nice. Looks like we have a dice bag inside. Very nice. Feels pretty good. Oh, oh, this is the Amethyst set. Oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to include footage of these beauties in the video. Oh, they feel so nice. They feel cold. I'm not used to things feeling cold. In Malaysia, everything's very, very hot. Now there, again, as Gemstone, every die set is going to be different. Simply because they're made of a natural material. So you're going to get grains, you're going to get indentations, imperfections, and everything else. Oh, these are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The gold inking works really well with the coloration of the dice. Yeah, this is the Amethyst set. Oh, very nice. In terms of the surface, these look really nice. Let's take a look at another one. So that was the D8. Let's take a look at the D4. Wow, these are gorgeous. Now, I'm very hesitant to kind of roll these. I think I will do a test roll, but I've got to be very careful because I don't want to damage the tips. They're not really sharp dice. Let's take a look at the D12. Normally the D12, you can get a good sort of view in terms of larger faces, but sort of more than just a six-sided dice. Oh, this is really, really nice. This one's a little bit more of a solid color compared to the other ones we've looked at so far. But you can still see there is some variation to sort of justify and to confirm that this actually is a stone die. I like the font as well. The font, again, it's non-standard, clear, and the gold color really does work well with that dark purple background. These are gorgeous. Yeah, this is not a sharp, sort of a sharp edge and sharp point die set. It's more of a standard die set, but the edges and the points are, I would say, less blunt than certain other die sets. But yes, look at the coloration. And they feel, like I say, they feel cold. They feel cold, they feel nice. They're not as heavy as I was expecting. There is a little bit of weight there. You can definitely feel a bit of weight there, but they're not, I mean, obviously they're not as heavy as metal dice. I do have a few sets of metal dice. But there's definitely a weight to them, but I was kind of expecting the weight to be a little bit heavier, but they still feel really good. But yeah, the D12 is really nice. So we've looked at the D4, the D8, the D12. Let's look at D6. So this is the D6. Oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know whether I want to roll these or not. I'm too afraid of damaging them. Now, I don't know, is it me or is that not quite... I think, is it square? Maybe the number's a little bit off center. I think the number's a little bit down and possibly a little bit to the right, possibly. Because I have seen some videos where people were opening like these like mystery packs with the D6, which are from like semi-precious stones, and sometimes the dice were not perfect cubes. It was very obvious that there was like a deformation or a sort of a miscut in terms of producing it. But these look pretty good. Now I do have some other dice to the side here. Now these are some Chessex dice. These are one of the oldest sets that I have. You can see the gemstone dice are a little bit bigger. But yeah, very, very nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. And again, the patterning of the stone just gives it that element of luxury. This is the kind of dice that you want to, I don't know, if you're serious about dice, if you want to say that you have a collection of dice, I think if you can afford it, having one set of gemstone dice would definitely be something to consider as the luxury item. A metal set would be there as the, I don't know, the serious set. But these gemstones are absolutely gorgeous. Now, they do recommend cleaning these with a microfiber cloth, because I don't know whether you can notice, but my fingerprints are on these already. You can see on the camera here. In the light, you can definitely see my fingerprints there. So these are definitely going to have to be cleaned. But yes, these are gorgeous. And like I say, I will include some extra footage of these so you can see them better. But oh, so nice. Let's have a look at the D10. Come on. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. As far as the inking is concerned, the bottom of the 5 looks a little bit rough. I haven't noticed any sort of glaring problems. I mean, it just so happened that as I was starting to talk about the inking, there's a little bit rough at the bottom of the 5. Along this bottom edge here. But I mean, if you're not looking closely, you'd never notice it. And they are very clear, very easy to read. And these will definitely go well on the camera. But again, I don't know whether I'd actually ever use these. I mean, the only time I think I'd ever use these is a game where maybe I'm only rolling one die. And then I can use a dice tray, a nice little dice tray, a padded dice tray to actually roll them. Oh. See where that caught the light? There's a little bit of a reflection there, a shiny reflection within the 5 there. Very, very nice. And again, so far I haven't seen any kind of damage whatsoever. So the packing, in terms of the box, the foam, the transportation have been very good. Oh, look at this! Look, I don't know how well you guys can see this on the camera. Doesn't let me focus if I'm too close, but look at the stone grain. I don't know the correct term. I'm not a geologist. I'm an engineer. I mean, we learned about grain structure and dendrites and everything else when we were learning engineering before, but I'm not too sure exactly the correct terms to use when you're talking about sort of gemstones and stones. But look at the structure of the stone inside there. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm very happy with these. Thank you once again, Magiseven. And I did say, I will tell the truth, good or bad. And I've got to say, so far, we've got a couple more, we've got one more die to look at, but wow, absolutely wow. Again here, maybe on the 0, on the 50, it's a little bit rough for the inking. But again, unless you're looking really closely, you'd never notice. And the gold and the purple makes it very, very easy to read. But these are definitely a luxury item. These are not the dice that you kind of buy for your standard D&D games or your standard role-playing games. Again, these are the sort of dice that you buy to show off or just to have that one sort of beautiful set in your collection that you can put on display. I mean, I'm pretty sure that my wife would love to put these on display in the cabinets downstairs. That's not damage, is it? I'm going to have a closer look. 1 second. No, I don't think it's anything. Come on, focus. I was just looking just now. If you look at the edge here between the 12 and the 2, there's like a little sort of spot here and a spot there. I thought that was damaged, but it's not. It's actually part of the material itself. There's no damage there. You can see there's no pitting, there's no roughness. Come on, focus. There's no focus there. It's actually a part of the coloration itself. And you've got the big sort of coloration on the point here. Oh, these are absolutely gorgeous. Highly, I've got to say, you know, and again, I did say that I would tell the truth, but these are absolutely gorgeous, and I would highly recommend, considering, if you have the money, considering taking a look. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up because I'm starting to gush. But oh my word, these are absolutely gorgeous. What I'm going to do now to end the video is I'll put up some footage where the dice are going to be rolled. I've got a dice tray ready. I'm going to do some rolling in the dice tray. I'll also display these on a rotating display thing. What are they called? The rotating display disc things. So you guys can actually have a look at these without my hands all over them. But wow. I think that's, and again, if I had other gemstone sets, I could do a much better comparison, but I can only go by what I've seen on the internet, what other people have got in terms of gemstone dice and what other companies are promoting on their web stores. But wow, just wow. That's all I can say. I think that's going to be the name of the video. And just wow. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I'm going to be very careful with these. And like I say, I don't think I'd ever roll these in a game unless I'm just rolling one die for a test. If I'm rolling more than one die, I don't think I'd risk these gemstone dice. Got to be honest. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Magiseven. Nice. Right, I'll show you some footage now. So, once again, a big thank you to Magiseven for sending me the dice. Definitely gorgeous, definitely worth considering if you want to have a luxury element to your dice collection. So, until the next video, take care, stay safe. Cheers.